Travis Kelce's eyes fluttered open as he regained consciousness. His head was pounding and his body ached all over. As his vision came into focus, he found himself in an unfamiliar, sterile-looking room. Where was he? Suddenly, the memories came flooding back. He had been at the airport, going through security, when a TSA inspector had pulled him aside. The inspector had gotten aggressive, slamming him against the wall and searching him roughly. Travis had tried to comply, to remain calm, but the inspector had continued to manhandle him. Then everything went dark. Now, as Travis looked around the room, he realized he was in some kind of medical facility. An IV was attached to his arm, and various monitors beeped steadily around him. He tried to sit up but was overcome by a wave of dizziness and pain. "Easy there, just take it slow," came a gentle voice. Travis turned his head to see a woman, likely a nurse, standing by his bedside. "You've been through quite an ordeal. What happened?" Travis asked weakly. "Where am I?" The nurse frowned sympathetically. "You're in the hospital. The police inspector who assaulted you at the airport, well, it seems he may have gone too far. You sustained some serious injuries." Travis felt a surge of panic. "The inspector? Is he?" "He's in custody," the nurse assured him. "The whole incident was caught on security footage. The authorities are investigating." Travis let out a shaky breath, relieved that the abusive inspector had been apprehended. But then another realization hit him: his team, his fans. Taylor. They must be worried sick. "My phone," he rasped. "I need to call someone." The nurse nodded and handed him his cell phone. Travis's hands trembled as he scrolled through his contacts. He needed to reach out to his closest confidants first. He dialed Andy Reid, his head coach. After a few rings, a gruff voice answered. "Travis? Son, is that you? Are you all right?" "Coach," Travis breathed, "I'm in the hospital. There was an incident at the airport." His voice wavered as he recounted the traumatic encounter. "Damn it," Reid swore. "I'll be there as soon as I can. Just hang in there, all right?" Travis nodded weakly, then moved on to his next call. His brother, Jason Kelce. Trav, what's going on?" Jason's panicked voice came through the line. "Jace, I'm in the hospital," Travis said, trying to keep his tone steady. "There was a problem at the airport." "I'm okay, but I'm coming there right now," Jason interrupted. "Just hold tight, bro. I'm on my way." After ending the call, Travis took a deep, shuddering breath. His mind was racing, thoughts swirling like a tornado. What if his injuries were worse than he knew? What if he couldn't play football again? And then there was Taylor. With trembling fingers, he dialed her number. It rang several times before she answered, her voice choked with tears. "Travis? Oh my God, Travis, are you all right? I just saw the news. They're saying you were attacked at the airport." Travis said weakly, "I'm in the hospital. I don't know how bad it is." Taylor let out a soft sob. "I'm coming there, okay? Just hang on, I'm on my way." As Travis ended the call, a single tear rolled down his cheek. The thought of disappointing his loved ones, of letting them down, was almost too much to bear. He had worked so hard to get where he was, and now it could all be taken away in an instant. But then, another thought surfaced in his mind, one that filled him with resolve. He couldn't give up. He wouldn't give up. Not when he had so much to fight for. His team, his family, his girlfriend, they were all counting on him. He had to push through this, no matter how difficult it might be. He owed it to them, and to himself, to keep going. With renewed determination, Travis squeezed his eyes shut and focused on his breathing, ignoring the pain that radiated through his body. He would get through this. He had to. Time seemed to slow to a crawl as Travis waited for his loved ones to arrive. Each second felt like an eternity, but finally, the door to his room burst open, and Jason came rushing in. "Trav!" his brother exclaimed, rushing to his bedside and grasping his hand. "Thank God you're alive." Moments later, Andy Reid and the rest of the coaching staff filed in, their faces etched with concern. And then, Taylor Swift came hurrying through the door, her eyes red-rimmed from crying. "Travis!" she cried, rushing to his side and embracing him gently. "Oh, Travis, I was so worried." Travis felt a lump in his throat as he looked around at the faces of the people he loved most. They were here, they cared, and they weren't going to let him face this alone. "I'm gonna be okay," he whispered, squeezing Taylor's hand. "I promise." And in that moment, as he gazed into the eyes of his loved ones, Travis knew that he would fight with every ounce of his being to keep that promise. No matter what lay ahead, he would emerge victorious. He had too much to live for to give up now. With a newfound determination, Travis Kelce steeled himself for the battle that lay ahead, ready to face it head-on and come out stronger than ever before.